Hey, doesn't that window remind you of the Twilight Zone introduction from 1980s, 1985, circa? Sorry guys, I haven't had my third cup of coffee yet, but anyway, I thought I would attempt again to try to drum up some business and some sales by showing you guys what I got on Kijiji. Hi Gloria. Hi pussycat. Anyway, and yeah, because sales of course were pretty horrendous for January, and February's turning out to be meh. So I figured, what the hell, I figured why not once again show you guys what I got on Kijiji. I'm always adding some new, well, new old stuff, you know, and every day, almost every day anyway, I change the what's called the channel art, the photo on my retro old school homepage, so you could check that out every day. This is really one of the nicest 62 Cadillacs I ever seen. This picture I took a couple of years ago in St. Anne de Bellevue on the western tip here of the island of Montreal. And that's the best shot actually I could show, but you know, this is on my computer, so apparently if it shows up on your TV, I think the whole thing shows up, so it's not the same. Or if it's on your phone, you know, yada yada yada. Well, you know, unless you've been living under a rock for the past few years, don't know what I'm talking about. And the reason also why I'm showing my homepage is because I have the link here for my Kijiji page. Now, in case you've recently subscribed to my channel, I used to sell on eBay up until September last year, but I got so friggin' fed up with the fees. I mean, the listing fee, final value fee, and then PayPal clips you on a certain amount. I'm like, man, forget about it. It wasn't worth selling anymore because I was selling stuff for peanuts, you know, selling vintage ads for $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, maybe a bit more if I was lucky, or if it was something else, but it's just not worth it. You have to be selling items that are worth, I figure, at least 20, 30 bucks a piece to really make money on eBay, which I don't really have. You know, I mean, as you can see, I got stuff here, you know, drawings and paintings that I've made, but these are not items that a lot of people can afford, frankly. There's my Christine there, you know, there's my 65 Chevy Armbruster limousine, and this stuff I would ship it, but I mean, again, this is, you know, like that painting alone, I want $1,000. It's going to cost like, what, 250 bucks just to ship it, and just to package it alone, I mean, it's a crazy amount. It's a crazy amount of time. So anyway, so I figured do things a little bit differently here by not showing you, you know, what I have here. Well, this is stuff I just listed this morning here. But I thought I would do things a little bit differently. Like, for example, if I go a search here in my ads, let's put for example 1969. Okay, so look here, we got a 69 Oldsmobile Delta 88 ad, beautiful ad. See, priced in the average about $5, you know, worth a little more, a little less, depending, you know, on the person. I ship everything flat on a piece of cardboard with a clear plastic over it, and I ship usually the same day I get somebody's payment. You can pay by, if you're in Canada, you can pay by Interac e-transfer. It's a bank transfer, very easy, very quick. You just need my email, and the same PayPal, of course, is also quick. And my email, by the way, if you're ever interested in buying anything, it's eltonmcfall, so ELTON, like Elton John. McFall is MCF, like Frank, ALL, eltonmcfall at hotmail.com. eltonmcfall at hotmail.com. And yeah, I just have a variety. I've got, I don't know how many ads, probably 1,500 ads here, of mostly ads. Some of them are at my photos. You know, I don't know what happened to this ad. It had a little piece chewed out there. Actually, you know, this is a little bit big, eh? Yeah, I don't know why it's showing up so big. Yeah. And again, I mean, what have I got to lose not making this video? I mean, what, a few minutes, not a big deal. It's content, good content anyway. Like 69 Toyota Corona ad. Here's yeah, what I often do is I'll take a magazine apart and I'll keep most of the ads and, you know, trim them down if I have to, and then I'll even list everything at the same time. That way you can use one ad as a template, you know. So I can list ads very quickly. And look at that, 269 Bonneville ads. Yeah, this I'm surprised nobody expressed interest in it. I may have to rephotograph that. I think it may not have come out as nice as I had wanted it. But then again, look, it's got water damage. It's a French ad. Yeah, it's got water damage. It's not worth much. Make me an offer. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention. I try to price things reasonably, you know, so they'll sell. So I don't have them collecting dust forever. Like look at this one here. Look, $2. That's all I want. $2. Not really negotiable, you know. I think it's got a few waves in it. A pair of sneaker ads, you know. One of the downsides though of Kijiji compared to eBay though is that eBay, when somebody wanted something, they bought it. You know, right away, boom, bought it, paid for it. And then here it's like I get a bunch of stroker. A stroker is somebody who's just going to waste your time asking questions and they're not sure and oh, I'll think about it or whatever, you know, and it's just, that's part of the game. It's just part of the game, you know. Look at it. Sometimes I'll put stuff not even, you know, there's a lot of stuff I have not even related to cars or vehicles. Like, look at this. Here's a bunch of 8-track cassette set, you know. Dean Martin. Yeah, Dino, eh? Mm-hmm. And, let's go to photo. Show you what I got on that there. Got 38 items, so there you go. These are some of these things that are framed. I won't ship anything that's framed because of the glass. It's too fragile. It's way too likely it's going to break. But I can ship like this, for example. See this picture I took here in Montreal back in 2003. I just happened to get that 67 Chevelle just driving by the Atwater Market. This place opened in the 30s. But I can ship this photo and even the matting with it. I can ship that out, no problem. But I'm not going to ship the frame, you know. And again, reasonably priced, you know, for an original item. I mean, look, what am I asking? $30. It's not a lot of money, you know. I'll even take 25 on that item. This is a picture I removed from a book, El Camino, a book on San Francisco. I took, and you see that I trimmed it properly, and I taped the two pieces of pages together from the backside, and there you go. You got a nice picture here of an El Camino in San Francisco in the 1970s, where I wish I had lived, but you know, what are you gonna do? And I take requests, by the way. If you have any requests, maybe there's something I don't have listed and you're interested in, not necessarily cars, anything, trains, trucks, planes, electronics, Coca-Cola, soda pop, beer ads, alcohol ads, places, hotels. They got all kinds of ads for stuff. I got pictures, as you can see. Look, look at all the photos I have. Yeah, these photos, god damn, where did I get these pictures out of? Oh man, I'm going to have to redo this one. This one I'm going to have to, see this I'm going to have to rephotograph. This is the kind of thing that breaks a deal and doesn't make it, because you see it's dark and it's out of focus. So this, matter of fact, I think I'm just going to delete that right now. So you see, sometimes I'm looking through the stuff I have. And mind you, I'm just thinking about how I'm not swearing because I'm trying to keep this very professional, you know. But yeah, see, like this is a redo, you know. And this with a bunch of other photos. I'm trying to remember where I got these out of. Oh yeah, these came out of what's that gentleman's name there? Yes sir. You're the one who sent me all those brochures from Massachusetts. Yeah, you sent me some of these photos. I like them, but they're here, so I'm not in love with them, you know. Yeah, look at this. This is a picture I cut out of a book on New York City from, I don't know, late 70s. Just look at that. Just Times Square. You know, back in the day, you can see like a Dodge Aspen or a Valeri taxi, you know. All the cool ads. Brute and JVC and all that. And I just bought an old frame. Did a couple of touch-ups on the frame. Yeah, I love to buy frames. And not so much lately because I'm not selling much, so... You know, anyway, some more. Here's some of my 8x12 photos. This Falcon, I never sold this photo. I must have had this photo printed up like, oh my god, 12, 13 years ago. Never sold it. Nice Falcon I saw in Two Mountains, just north off the island of Montreal, the North Shore. Beautiful Falcon. I'm not sure I ever saw it again. Maybe. And, oh, I got a swish hand. It's tiring now. Ugh. Not that it's heavy, it's just, I don't know, it's awkward to handle that camera continuously like that. There's some more of my photos. Love this one. This is one of the ones I framed late last year. I don't care if I don't sell it. I had a little fun with the Photoshop. I mean, originally it was a you know, color photo, and I took it in Bridgeport, Connecticut. In damn, I gotta avoid that photo, man. Oh man, it's amazing. Sometimes you try to do something decent, it kind of blows up on you. You know, like. I don't even know. Maybe you are allowed to do a partial nude video. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. It's not kid friendly. Yeah, there's a picture I just framed recently in this very cheap frame. It's funny because it looks very nice, but it's a very cheap frame. Very plastic. I mean, the glass is glass, but just a little frame. I framed this picture of this. This was a Montreal New Look bus. You know, that was a picture actually that a friend of mine printed from online many years ago, and I was going to keep it. I'm like, I got so much stuff, whatever, let somebody else enjoy it. By the way, if you're wondering where I live and you ever want to come pick up any of this stuff that I can't ship, or come see my collection, like I said before, just please don't waste my time. I will not waste yours. You know, usually often when somebody comes in for one thing, they'll come in and buy maybe more than one thing, you know, 2 or 3 things or more. But I'm located in Hochelaga. I'm near St. Catherine Street. I'm near Notre Dame. I'm also near the Jacques Cartier Bridge, so that gives you a pretty good idea where I am. You can Google my address. I think my address actually on every listing. I think I have it on every listing here. Yeah, see right there, 1616 Cuvelier, Montréal, Quebec. And if you look on the map right here, there we go. There I am, Hochelaga. It's clear cut and dry. There's the Port of Montreal right there. Downtown is this way, and East End is this way, you know, like Pointe-aux-Trembles and all that. And yeah. And let me see just what else here. Let's just want to show you maybe a few items that are a little more expensive. My drawings. This one you might have seen my videos before. Elio's Pizzeria. It's a real hello. It's a real restaurant built in 1964, and it hangs in my office. Had it professionally framed in I don't know, 2012. You know, just noticed actually, it's funny about that drawing. There's a cloud there. Let me see. Look at that cloud over here. Hang on. Look at this cloud over here, eh? I made it look like a UFO. How do you like that? That's funny. And, yeah. Oh, trying to do some handling here. This is one of the only drawings I've got left that actually my mom had laminated on wood years ago as a gift. She had like 5 of them laminated on wood when that was all the rage, you know, very in style back in the 90s. And this was in the mid-90s, and actually this was, I think, actually a couple of years after I started doing the series of drawings 11 by 17, and that's one of the few ones I got left. That with a Mercury Mercury Capri RS. There's a nice Freightliner cab over drawing. There's another drawing as well. These are big drawings, these one right here, by the way. This one too, just like that. Elio's, they're all around the same size, 15 by 23 inches, I think. There's a Longueuil RTL bus. Jean Beliveau. I'm going to take this to a sports memorabilia store, see if I can put it on consignment to sell sometime in the near future. Anyway, that's it, guys. So, you know, check it out. Have fun looking at it. Even if you don't buy anything, I'm sure you might enjoy looking at everything I sell, I think, is a partial representation of who I am. But when it comes to the drawings that I've done and photos, well, it's like you're buying a piece of me, obviously, because, you know, I created those pictures or drawings or whatever, photos. So that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed, and take care. If you have, like I said, if you have any questions or requests, send me a comment. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.